A SWOT analysis is a simple tool to help us work out the internal and external factors affecting our business. SWOT analysis is one of the most commonly used business analysis and decision-making tools. A SWOT analysis helps to build on strengths, minimize weakness, seize opportunities and counteract threats by helping us to identify and uncover them in our research. To get the most out of a SWOT analysis, we need to conduct the research with a particular business objective in mind. For example, a SWOT analysis can help us decide if we should introduce a new goods or service, or even make change in our processes. A SWOT analysis is often part of strategic planning, as it can help us better understand our business and work out what areas need improving. SWOT analysis can also help us understand our market, including our competitors, predict changes that we will need to address to ensure business is successful.
Once having established a problem or an opportunity that we wish to explore, we would do some research. We might wish to conduct both secondary and primary research. We would consider conducting qualitative and/or quantitative research and use different survey types. We would check and evaluate the quality of our research data by critically applying the terms validity and reliability. The gathered data might be used in a process of conducting different analysis. Internal analysis, which could include a look at the company accounts, current business model, core competencies, and others. And external analysis, such as PEST, Porter's 5 Forces, competitor analysis, and others. And ultimately, we would summarize all our research in a SWOT. This can be followed by a TOWS in order to identify several strategic options to choose between. This will enable us to make informed strategic decisions about which direction to take.
SWOT analysis can help us identify and understand key issues affecting our business, but it does not necessarily offer solutions. We should be aware of the limitations as well as the benefits of a SWOT analysis before deciding to conduct one. Knowing what we can reasonably expect to achieve will make the SWOT analysis more useful for our business. Ultimately, we must be prepared to spend the time to review and conduct SWOT analysis periodically and use it to determine the best way forward in our business.
Let us use an example. This cafe is located in a large city close to a busy high street. It's called the French Café, and it specializes in serving high-quality cakes and desserts. The French Café is troubled by the fact that less and less customers visit the café, and sales are decreasing as a result. The owner of the French Café has carried out some research and analysis in order to find out why the customers are looking elsewhere for their cakes and coffee. He's hoping that his research can help him make decisions about what to do to turn things around. Here is a short summary of the types of research and analysis the French Café have carried out. They have spoken to customers and suppliers. They have analyzed their financial accounts and their online presence and interactions in detail. And they have also investigated their competitors. During the process, they have collected vast amounts of data, both qualitative, quantitative, primary, and secondary. But how do they organize and summarize all this information? They need an overview that clearly shows what information is relevant, what is good and what is bad, and they need to distinguish between the information that describe their own internal situation and which describe the external environment, the world around them. This is where the SWOT comes in handy.
The main advantages of conducting a SWOT analysis is that it has little or no cost. Anyone who understands our business can perform a SWOT analysis. We can also use a SWOT analysis when we don't have much time to address a complex situation, meaning that we can take steps towards improving our business without the expense of an external consultant or business advisor. Another advantage of a SWOT analysis is that it concentrates on the most important factors affecting our business. Key aspects of SWOT can help us better understand would include identifying address and weaknesses, identifying and deterring threats, capitalizing on opportunities, taking advantage of our strengths as well as developing business goals and strategies for achieving them.
The SWOT is like a large bucket where all the conducted research and analysis is collected. However, The information is not just thrown in at random. Instead, it is neatly organized and presented in order to provide the overview that we were looking for. Firstly, we will collect and present all the internal information that we find relevant. We will divide them into what we believe to be strengths of the French Café and what we believe to be their weaknesses. Let us highlight just a few of these findings. Let us start with the strengths. The analysis showed financial stability, and the confectioner is French and highly experienced, which brings great authenticity to the café. Some of the weaknesses revealed by the research were a high turnover of staff, which causes excessive time spent on hiring and training, and the building, it's quite run down, which shows. Secondly, we collect and present all the external information that we find relevant. We will divide this into what can be considered as opportunities. These are external developments that we might want to take advantage of. And threats. These are things that could have a negative impact on us. Some of the opportunities discovered are food tourism. An increased number of tourists actively seek out high-quality food experiences, and a general increase in disposable income. Some of the threats revealed are an increased focus on healthy living. This could be a threat considering the high fat and sugar content in the French café's products. And locally, competition has increased considerably, with many new restaurants and cafés opening up. Many more strengths and weaknesses, opportunities and threats should be included in the SWOT, but for the purpose of this video, we will deal with just these few to serve as an example.
When we are conducting a SWOT analysis, we should keep in mind that it is only one stage of the business planning process. For complex issues, we will usually need to conduct more in-depth research and analysis to make decisions. As such, keep in mind that a SWOT analysis only covers issues that can definitely be considered a strength, weakness, opportunity, or threat. Because of this, it's difficult to address uncertain or two-sided factors, such as factors that could either be a strength or a weakness or both. For example, a strength could be that we might have a prominent location for our business, however the weakness could be that the lease may be very expensive, adding to our financial pressures. There are a few limitations of a SWOT analysis we should keep in mind, such as SWOT analysis doesn't prioritize issues, doesn't provide solutions or offer alternative decisions. Although SWOT analysis can help generate many ideas, it won't help us choose which one is best and can produce a lot of information, but not all of it is useful. The SWOT analysis will help us understand the internal factors such as our organization's strengths and weaknesses, which influence our ability to take advantage of new opportunities locally as well as globally. If our organization doesn't have a capability to seize an opportunity, but decides to anyway, it could be damaging to our organizations. Similarly, if we do have the capability to seize an opportunity and don't, our competition may gain a large advantage over us, which would once again be damaging for our organization.